Hi, and welcome to this video. We're diving into one of the best software for creating virtual exhibition tours, D5 Render. D5 Render is a powerful 3D rendering tool that plays nicely with major exhibition design software like SketchUp, Rhino, and 3ds Max. It's super intuitive, but don't let that fool you. It can create incredibly realistic lighting and textures. You'll be able to create stunning animations and virtual tours for your exhibitions with ease. We'll walk you through the entire workflow, including how to get your model prepped, set up the lighting, enrich the hall with details, adjust materials, and output the final animations. D5 Render can directly open a variety of file types and also offers live sync with many different design programs. Let's use SketchUp as an example. Simply click the Start D5 button and select Create a New Project to begin live sync. This brings your models, materials, lights, and cameras directly into D5 without any hassle. The viewports of both SketchUp and D5 are also linked, so you can keep everything on the same page. A lighting designer can add a light source in their modeling software and adjust its position. That light will automatically update in D5. This seamless process makes it easier for the entire team, from the site planner to the lighting designer and the visualization expert, to work together. Once the lighting designer has finalized the light source positions in IES files, a visualization artist can seamlessly integrate them into the exhibition hall to showcase the final effect. To easily manage all your exhibit models, we recommend saving them as D5A files in your local D5 library. You can do that either by selecting your model and clicking the plus icon, or right-clicking the model's name and selecting Save to Local. Once saved, navigate to Assets and open your local library. You'll find the model ready to be placed wherever you want. All right, preparations are complete. Let's dive into the lighting design for the exhibition hall. Sync our hall model to D5 Render. Turn off the auto exposure first. Then, use the latex paint from D5 Asset Library for walls, glass for barriers, and wood planking for the floor. Press the I key to select materials and continue editing their textures like color and UV. To create a contrast between warm and cool lighting, we'll start by selecting a blue HDRI background. Then, we'll give it a cooler temperature and slightly reduce the exposure. Once the basic lighting is set, you can save the current perspective, along with its lighting and effects settings, to the Scene list. To create a soft, gentle roof lighting effect, we can place an array of light sources on top of the exhibition hall. Start by adding a point light. Then, simply hold the Shift key to quickly duplicate it. Once you have your lights in place, use the shortcut Ctrl+G to group them, which makes them much easier to manage. Tweak the exposure accordingly. Then edit the intensity of the light sources. By increasing the light source radius, you'll create softer shadow boundaries. We can also turn up the attenuation radius to its maximum to ensure the lighting covers the entire exhibition area. Next, we'll turn on the custom sun option in the HDRI and fine-tune it. To enhance the layered feel of the lighting, duplicate the roof light group. Fine-tune the settings and apply a cooler color temperature to these lights to serve as your cool-toned lighting source. Now we have a soft primary lighting setup. If you switch to clay mode, you can see the environment is tinted blue. Save the settings we've just made. Since D5 Render works in real time, we can also adjust the post-production effects to get the perfect visual look. turn on the AO mode option and overlay the AO with the preview to improve the quality of the shadows. Next, let's place the exhibit models. When adjusting the size and position of your models, you can turn on the pip window to see how everything looks from your main camera's perspective. Let's fine-tune the material. Continue adding the other models. You can use the shortcut I to copy a material and O to paste it. Finally, we'll tweak the exposure one more time. Now, let's add spotlights to highlight our exhibits. To achieve a natural and gentle effect, we'll need to apply IES files. You can easily adjust the spotlight's orientation using the angle control point to make it focus on your exhibit. We'll use an IES profile with a wide, diffused cone angle to minimize direct light exposure and potential damage. Being able to import IES files makes it easy to precisely represent your lighting design. To create a warm and cool lighting contrast, we'll set the spotlight color to a warm temperature and enhance the warmth of the sunlight. Moving on, let's add lights along the barriers. You can turn on the Show Light Shape option to easily see the appearance of the strip lights. Adjust their orientation, size, and position. Then duplicate them and place them around the other exhibits. You can also group them to adjust their intensity and color temperature all at once. We can apply a LUT file to add the perfect atmosphere. And fine-tune the exposure once again. Next, we'll show how to create some of the most common exhibit materials. For an oil painting, adjust its UV to make sure it fits the frame perfectly. Then, using AI texture map generation, we can get normal, roughness, and AO maps with just a single click. The heavy surface texture of oil paintings is best recreated using a normal map. Switch to the clay mode to clearly observe its texture and adjust the normal value based on your needs. Oil paintings are typically coated with pine oil, so the specular effect is a must. We need to also lower the AO intensity, otherwise it can affect the painting's colors. An oil painting texture has been completed. To create a realistic sculpture material, we need to make sure we have the correct balance of light and shadow. Switch to the clay mode to check everything out. Here, we'll lower the normal intensity to reduce bumps on the surface. After that, adjust the specular, roughness, and AO to get the perfect texture. Finally, fine-tune the post-production effects one more time. All right, let's get the perfect shot of the exhibition hall and save it to our scene list. You can also create stunning animations. Just enter video mode and add your first frame. Then, hold the W key to move forward and save this new view as the last frame. Another handy tool you'll want to check out are the animation templates. With everything set, we're ready to export the final animations for this exhibition. That completes our video. Thanks for watching.